Harvest time is right around the corner. While many farmers sell their products at stores or farmers markets, there is one Chicago area farm that isn't doing either. Elizabeth Matthews shows us what they're doing instead.
The eggs from these chickens and the beef from these cows both come from the same farm in far south suburban Manhattan, and they both go to only one set of customers for free.
Farm to Veteran is a nonprofit that we started in 2020, and our mission is simple: deliver farm fresh food to veterans in need.
Michelle Keller's the senior director for Farm to Veterans. She and her farm manager are getting ready to make one of their deliveries. They're loading up 60 cartons of farm fresh eggs and pounds of fresh produce, all to take to a local veterans home in Joliet.
So then we also work with other farmers across the local area as well as nationwide to provide anything supplemental that we don't do. So all of our produce is done by partner farmers. I mean, I've had everything from greens to melons to berries, apples, peaches, basically anything you can find in a grocery store.
Keller says they deliver eggs and produce once a week and meat once every few months, sooner if they're told the veterans' freezers are empty.
So typically we try to make it as easy as possible. For our beef donations, we do ground beef and then we do all the steaks. We don't really do the roasts or anything larger because most of our veterans are either single or have very small families.
So why deliver this feast for free?
It's a staggering statistic that 1 in 5 veterans will be food insecure at some point in their lives. It's much larger number than the average population. A lot of these veterans struggle with whether it's the transition from military life to civilian life or just getting a job, PTSD struggles, honestly even addiction and things that they come across to cope with some of the other struggles that they have.
There are other reasons too that aren't as complicated.
We've seen where some of these folks can't even get to, say, a grocery store because they're in mobility chairs, or they don't have a vehicle, or they're in a food desert.
Look at these beautiful orange bell peppers. Wow. Gonna stuff these bad boys with ground beef and rice.
Vivian Coaster's an Army veteran who stopped by to take advantage of this free program.
A lot of veterans don't drive, so it's like, I don't know, 3 or 4 different buses they have to catch, transferring buses. And then you have some, disabled veterans as well, they have problems walking or, getting around, wheelchairs and all that. So it's really nice to have it delivered to us.
She also likes it for the cost and the quality.
It's a wonderful program because I am a big vegetable fruit person, and the cost of fresh fruits and vegetables can be really costly. Nothing is like expired. This stuff is fresh, and very good.
Farm to Veterans donates food to 9 veterans programs across Illinois and has some similar programs set up in 8 other states. To find out more information, go to our website, fox32chicago.com.